that Rubio speech last night was the best speech I've heard in a year by anybody. Hands down. You know, I guess it was a month ago or maybe 6 weeks ago, I happened to give Rubio a big plug on this program, saying that I was getting worried. I was seeing all these attacks on Rubio in any number of places, from people attacking him as a fake and a phony and not a real conservative, and I couldn't take it anymore. I know the Gang of Eight's lingering out there, and I know people think that the Gang of Eight was not a one-off with him, that that's who he really is, and that he's been lying to everybody since day one running for state office in Florida. But I stressed, I made a huge point. I just got off the phone with him the day before, talking to him. He'd called here about campaign and some things, not about Gang of Eight that had come up. It was just a general conversation of the status of things. Didn't ask for anything. It was just shooting the breeze, which happens with a number of them, by the way. I just don't tell you each time it happens. Not that often either, but it does happen. And I got tired. I think the guy is the real deal conservative. I think that and I happen to know, in fact, I got a story here, Vox, that young wonderkind Ezra Klein used to be at the Washington Post, went over to this Vox place. Hillary Clinton had an amazing night, and not just because of her victories. The left, the happiest thing for them yesterday was Rubio losing, because they really believe that Rubio was the one problem Hillary had. I think they're wrong, but that's what they think. They think Rubio would have given her the biggest because he's young, because he's energetic, because he's got the policy down pat. He's the antithesis of her, and they're happy that Rubio's out. But that speech he gave last night, anybody want to try to tell me that he's not a conservative? I'm sorry, you're talking to a brick wall in me, because that just isn't the case.